Hello, family. Welcome. Come in. As I said, this is time for my reveal, my Mother's Day reveal. So I'm excited about sharing everything with you. This is my entryway. I wanted to go ahead and let you know that I did something really simple here. I did the little tulips, little flower there, simple arrangement. I like the height against the mirror. I didn't want to add a whole lot to this little table area, so I just did something very simple. When you come in, that you can be greeted with something that's really nice. We'll go ahead and move into the dining area.
Right.
Welcome to my dining room. And I'll get started with the table, since this is pretty much part of my focal point. I can go ahead and share with you, first of all, that one of my challenges for the table was my centerpiece. And believe it or not, it's actually a last minute decision to go ahead and use this. This was my Easter entryway arrangement. And I just added these extra little pink flowers, and the pink is for something soft and feminine. I wanted to do that because it is a Mother's Day reveal. My table arrangements and the colors that I chose was based on what I felt the room really would pop with. So these colors were a decision made at the minute that I wanted to make a choice of what type of plates I wanted to put in here. So I'll go ahead and go over some of the things with you. I did a reveal on the silver cream. It's pretty easy to apply and take off. It works for me. I probably won't be using all of these pieces. I did explain that I would not be using all of my silver. I used just a few pieces. I selected a few pieces to use. This piece, believe it or not, is actually just a little tray that you would serve vegetables or any type of little desserts or appetizers on for a party. So I decided to use it as a charger. My little black plates are actually Dollar Tree plates. The little green ones are Dollar Tree plates. This little decorative plate here was from the thrift store. This little piece here, these are actually scraps for women that do quilting. So as you can see, as you go around the table, each one is different. That's because in the little pack that they sell, they have different little patterns for scrapping, for doing quilting. Also, I wanted to add, believe it or not, guys, and I surprised myself, this is a DIY. Okay, family, as a suggestion from my cameraman, I'll go ahead and demonstrate the DIY that I did. A simple little Dollar Tree glass, $1. I chose the smoky black or gray because of the plates and the colors that I'm using. I took the wire, which it was in a coil, and actually you can take one coil wire and do two glasses. I take my finger, I hold it down, and I just slowly twirl it around about 3 times. You will need to hold the wire next to the glass in order to get the look that you're looking for. So I'll brace it here and I coil it around so I get it where I want it, and then I place it over the top of the glass and I give it just a little hoop just to connect it. And there you have it, DIY. This is a Dollar Tree glass with a Dollar Tree wire that I decided when I was in Dollar Tree to go ahead and do that little DIY. I wanted to go ahead and add that the table setting, this table actually has an extra leaf, and I chose not to add the extra leaf. I think a place setting for 4 is more than enough. I don't particularly care for doing the whole 6-piece table setting thing. I like the 4-piece look, so this is why I decided to go ahead and dress it up with 4-piece. But whenever I purchase different little place settings, I do purchase the extra just in case, and whenever I have events at home. And I will actually have an event here, I want to go ahead and add my little buffet with you, and that's what I call it. Some of my DIY glasses. This is some of my silver that I was speaking to you about, and I did mention that I would explain why I did not want it polished. The reason I did not want it polished is because of the silver you see in the mirror framing. I wanted to go ahead and give it the same little antiquing look. So this is one of the reasons I said I didn't want it so shiny. These are actually DIY. These candlesticks you see are actually also from the thrift store, the silver candlesticks. The little black you see on here is just actually electrical tape. I wanted to do dots on this one. Unfortunately, I didn't get to do that, so I will do that. This is one of my little arrangements that I did myself. I just wanted something simple, didn't want any florals. I like the spiky look, I like the branches popping out, so I added that as a focal point for the room. The little place, these little candle holders here were actually in my Easter reveal, so you got a chance to see this in my Easter reveal. I decided to use it again because it works with what I'm doing today for my Mother's Day reveal. The plates are actually little salad plates or little dessert plates that I have, and I decided just to use a little silver plate and add the little dessert plate on top of the silver, just so you can have just a little color and also something decorative there. The bell you see here is actually on just a little cake stand that I have. This is a normal basic cake stand. The top of the cake stand is in the cabinet. This bell, the reason it doesn't have a top on it is because it's actually a candelabra, and I chose to take it and use it upside down on the cake stand. So that's the look that I have here. And of course, you know, I had other ideas about doing other things, but unfortunately I don't always get to do everything I have in my mind to do. These little glasses you see here are actually thrift store find. They were actually only 50 cents each, believe it or not, and they're very pretty. So don't sell the thrift stores short when you're making decisions to do things. Take your time, go look, search for the things that you want, that you think you like, your ideas that pop up. A lot of times you can find the things that you're looking for a little bit of money, a little bit of nothing. And now finally for the fireplace reveal that I mentioned in my previous video that I would bring to life or add some life. Here it is, and I'll go ahead and go over some of the things that I decided to do to make the changes. One of the major changes was I added the 3 panels. Those 3 panels you see are actually just Home Depot paneling. They were already pre-cut. All I had to do was cut off just maybe a couple of inches from the bottom to get it to be the length that I wanted it. The fireplace mantle, I did a quick video on this. This is the wood piece that you see me do the quick video on. Then I was outside, I had a piece of plank. It was just a bland piece of plank. It was not stained. I decided to stain it, and here it is. This is the reveal that I wanted to give you and show you what would happen if you just use a simple piece of wood and add a little stain to it. These little 2 boards here that support the plank, it's basically the same thing. They were just simple little boards that I got from Home Depot. I decided to stain them. They are cedar boards, so they already had a little color to them. And I added a little more color just so I can have the different contrasting colors of wood here. I like it, it works for me. So I'm really pleased with what I've done. I decided to go ahead and just add pillow and stick towel to the flooring here on my hearth. So I just wanted to do something really simple. As I said, I'm not doing anything permanent to the fireplace. My idea for renovation is basically to have the entire fireplace dismantled and retiled or re-bricked. I haven't chose the brick that I would like to have for the fireplace, but eventually that is the goal, to have that done. So I'm looking forward to that one day, but in the meantime, this will work for me. I like it. I'm pretty pleased with it now. When I come in, I feel like it's a focal point and it's a part of the dining area. So I want to thank you all for coming by, and I enjoy what I've done. I hope that you all enjoy what I've done, and I hope that you will have a happy Mother's Day. And until our next video,